A pleasant day to each and everyone. By the way, I am Corelius Danica from the CED 1-9 and we are from Group 2. So, the Group 2 or our group is intended to discuss the Unit 3 which is the learner-centered pedagogy. When we said pedagogy, it is the profession of teaching or the education itself. So, this Unit 3 has three lessons that covers. First is the Lesson 1, the delivery modalities, structures for facilitating learner-centered teaching and alternative delivery modes. The Lesson 2, which is the methods and strategies. Lesson 3, differentiated instructions. And now we are here in the Lesson 1, which is the delivery modalities, structures for facilitating learner-centered teaching, and the alternative delivery modes. It is common knowledge that education is the key to success. So for that, our parents, as the mirror of support, they do their part to sustain the need of their children. So they are the hardworking one. They support us whenever what we are wanted, kung sa itong pangayoon, ila daing hatag, so sila pa ang nag-support sa tuwa kay we don't have any workman. So, but due to the pandemic we are facing today, caused by COVID-19, as we can see that the education system has faced challenges in delivering basic education as our means of learning. So, where holding of classes in schools is compromised due to prohibitions following the implementation of general health and safety protocols, such as convergence and face-to-face contact for the safety and goodness of everyone naman. So, the school's opening will not necessarily mean of traditional face-to-face learning in the classroom, which we are experienced before. The physical opening will depend on the risk severity, grading, or classification of certain community according to guidelines from the Department of Health or DOH and um, Interagency Task Force or IATF for the management of emerging infectious disease in the Philippines and the Office of the President. Moving on, so in this section we can see a picture of equality and equity. So the inequality, only one person gets the fruit from the tree, while in the equity, um, both of them get the fruit from the tree. So, what does it mean? When we said it is equality and when we can say it was equity. So, equality assumes that what is given to everyone from the same support or the equal treatment, that was equality. And whereas when everyone gets the same support they need, it produces the equity. Equality means the state of being equal, and the equity means the support they can get. Thus, in this lesson, the different delivery modalities, alternative delivery modes, and the structures for facilitating learner-centered teaching will be presented to ensure that there is equity in access and in learning outcomes. Now, because of it, the learning delivery modalities that schools can adapt may be a combine of one or different one or a more different modalities, but depending on the COVID-19 restrictions in the particular context of the learner in the schools or the locality they have in. There are three kinds of learning delivery modalities. First one is the traditional face-to-face learning. So, um, This refers to a learning delivery modality where the students and the teacher are both physically present in the classroom, and there are opportunities of active engagement, immediate feedback, and socio-emotional development of learners. So, in the areas under no history of infection and very low and easily monitored contacts, such as the rural community, this is not possible, the traditional face-to-face learning. However, any face-to-face learning delivery must have proper risk assessment and must adhere to the health protocols in their place. These protocols, such as the spaces for conducting classes in the community, near the schools may be explored to add spaces in the appropriate social distancing for the safety and kayuhan sa mga peoples or students nga naangadto nga nagpuyo ngadto. So, bali, safety first lang gihapon. Second one is the blended learning. So, blended learning, this refers to a learning delivery that combines face-to-face with any or a mix of online distance learning, modular distance learning, and TV radio-based instruction. Blended learning will enable the school to limit face-to-face learning and ensure social distancing and decreases the volume of people outside the home at any given time. From the word itself, blended. So, gasagol ang traditional face-to-face learning and the online learning. So, by the use of both. So, sa blended learning, naaghapoy engagement nga mahitabo sa teacher. Kay, mo interact maghapon siya using the Google or the Meet. Asynchronous or synchronous. This style of education in which students learn to use via electronic devices and online media. There, this approach to education that combines online educational materials and opportunities for interaction and online with traditional plays for interaction based on classroom methods. Next, and the last one is the distance learning. This refers to a learning delivery modality where learning takes place between the teacher and the learners who are geographically remote from each other during the instruction. So, in this distance learning, an educational process where students receives instruction through online classes, video recording, video conferencing, or any other audio or virtual technology medium. So, it enables people to receive education without having a presence in the classroom. So, this is because of the influence of the technology we're having. Okay, bombarded naman to sa daghan nga technology. So, muna, gamiton lang siya as a means of, medium of learning delivery. Diba? So now, the DepEd is doing their best in providing quality education in the midst of this pandemic. However, parents will have the decision with regards to their children's safety. To continue my discussion, I will take over you all to the next reporter, which is Elijah Kala Katugas, and a continuation of delivery modalities. Thank you for listening.